Sports Live. The following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by Cedar Lake Village, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, J&T Auto Service, Libby Clark at Allstate Insurance, Perfect Detail Salon, Price Chopper, Farm Bureau Financial Services Michael Grant Agency, Scott Electric, Prime Accounting Solutions, Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, Seats Incorporated, Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Spring Hill Recreation Commission, Tony Sidoti Agency Farmers Insurance, Spring Hill Fitness, and Whitesell Optometry Vision Source.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Good evening from Spring Hill High School, where the soccer season is about ready to get started here on their home field anyway for the Spring Hill girls. One game out of their belts. It was a 2-0 victory at Olathe North on Tuesday. So the season for Susan Putnam's Spring Hill Broncos off to a great start, and they're looking to make it 2-0 and pick up a Frontier League win here today as they welcome in the Tonganoxie Chieftains, who are also 1-0 on the season after a 4-1 victory over Atchison on Tuesday as well. So big Frontier League soccer game coming up here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics. You're watching the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. We'll take a quick time out here on the Comfort Designs pregame show. When we come back, a look at the matchup. We'll tell you how these two teams fared, who got those goals, and put both these teams off to a 1-0 start on the season, and take a look at some of these girls that make up this Spring Hill roster that has high expectations here for the 2021 season. Back with more right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back to the Comfort Designs pregame show here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Bryce Kessler along with Jason Swartz as we get set for this matchup tonight between Spring Hill and Tonganoxie. 1-0 on the year are the Spring Hill girls as they defeated Olathe North on the road 2-0 in their season opener. As we look at our matchup now, brought to you by the Spring Hill Recreation Commission. The Spring Hill Rec Commission offers a wide range of activities for kids and adults. To see everything they offer, visit them online at springhillrec.org or call 913-592-2214. And Jason, when we look at this team for Spring Hill this year, a lot of balance really as you look across the years, if you will. You've got some upperclassmen and some underclassmen all making early contributions and has a high expectations for this team. You look at this senior class, Lexi Dillon, one of the many players that is signed to go on and play at the next level next season, one of these seniors on this team, and they expect big things from her as one of their forwards this year.
Yeah, absolutely. She's going to be playing striker for them tonight. She's going to be really quick, and they're going to try to play a lot of through balls to her through the middle to try to get her in a lot of one-on-one situations with defenders, and then if she's able to, beat them, getting on, one-on-one situations with the goalie as well. And, she's been a great finisher in the past. One
of the 7 seniors, so that's always nice to have that experience. You get a 7-girl class in this senior group. Another one of them scored the goal that put away Olathe North, Mallory Putnam. She had the second of their 2 goals in that victory, so got her name in that scoring column early on. And then, of course, back in goal, Allie Harrington, a senior, and it's part of what every team is going to deal with, but they didn't have a season last year. As we all know, COVID knocked out the spring season, so they are really excited, I'm sure, to have this season. Granted, a lot of them probably play in the club circuit and some of that stuff. It's not that they haven't played a soccer game since a whole year ago necessarily, but putting on your school colors, that always adds a little bit more meaning to it. And so Allie, we're going to see her in goal here tonight. Was expected to be their starter last season before the season was wiped away, so now getting a chance to wear that purple and gold and be the starting goalkeeper for this Spring Hill team.
Absolutely. They got a lot of faith in her. And like you said, she was going to be their starter last year as a junior, and obviously, missed out on that season. But, she's going to be a good shot stopper, really knows when to come off her line, so they have a lot of faith in her.
Good junior class as well. We mentioned a lot of those seniors. They've got a trio of juniors that they've got high expectations for. Brooke Powell, Mackenzie Hood, and Reagan Downs, all of them not only expected to do big things this year for Spring Hill, but I believe all of them are looking to play at the next level, if not already signed or have offers to choose from. So that's going to be an exciting trio to watch as well.
Yeah, Brooke and Mackenzie are really going to be the backbone of their defensive line. Both of them play center mid. They really work well off each other. Brooke is a 3-sport varsity athlete, and it definitely shows out there. She's going to be fast. She's going to be strong. She's very knowledgeable about the game. And then, Mackenzie is a great counterpart to her. They're a great 1-2 punch. She's going to be able to help keep possession back there. And then, also talking about Reagan. Reagan's going to be someone who's going to kind of set up their offense in the middle of the field. Really kind of work as our quarterback. They're going to work a lot of possession through her. She's going to be the one that's, playing a lot of those through balls into Lexi, and hopefully it all comes together tonight.
When you got a group of 12 combined seniors and juniors, you usually have high expectations. And then when you couple that with the fact that in their opener, a win on the road at 6A Olathe North, you got a goal from a sophomore in Isabella Ferris, you got an assist from a sophomore in Veronica Ferris, and an assist from a freshman in Jessica Russo. So they've got some spoils of talent on this team for Spring Hill, and it's no wonder that Coach Putnam, Coach Swartz, and Coach Lundy are very excited about this group.
Yeah, it's great that they have talent across all classes. Not for this season, but also for seasons coming up. And they're going to look for everyone to contribute.
Should be a fun one here tonight. It's the home opener for the Spring Hill girls as they host the Tonganoxie Chieftains. More of the Comfort Designs pregame show comes your way right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
What if grass wasn't just for mowing? What if all the games weren't on TV? What if you saw the grandkids on more than just holidays? What if you got out of the house more often, maybe for good? Cedar Lake Village Senior Living. Life is how you live, not just where. To learn more, call 888-508-2022.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
HERS Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at HERS, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call HERS at
913-247-3530.
Welcome back inside the Comfort Designs pregame show. We're just about ready for kickoff here in this home opener for the Spring Hill girls. A quick note on the opponent tonight as we were talking about this matchup, the Tonganoxie Chieftains. They're also 1-0 this year, a 4-1 victory over Atchison on Tuesday to start their year. Big game from junior Ava Romero, had 2 goals and an assist in that one for Tonganoxie. Catherine Womwell and Heather Womwell, the other 2 goal scorers, a pair of seniors. I'm guessing perhaps twins, I don't know, but both seniors. Both share the last name. We'll see if they look alike when they take the field here tonight. Macy Geiger, Ava Ramiro, and Ashton Barnes had the assists in that game, and certainly for John Orndorff, a nice start for his team to score 4 goals in their opener, but now they get the tough test going on the road to take on the Spring Hill Broncos. You've been watching the Comfort Designs pregame show. Kickoff is next between Spring Hill and Tonganoxie here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
When it comes to protecting your family, home, and business, look to a local, community-minded agent. In Spring Hill, that's Allstate agent Libby Clark. With more than 15 years of industry experience, Libby and her team are committed to providing a customized family protection plan that fits your needs. A full-service agency, Libby Clark offers a broad range of insurance and financial services, building relationships with a focus on helping their neighbors. That's the Libby Clark Agency. Visit them on the southeast corner of 223rd and Harrison in Spring Hill. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Shop local and save at Price Chopper, your hometown grocery store in Spring Hill. Come see the improvements and upgrades throughout the store. As always, Price Chopper is the place for hand-cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and unbeatable flavors from the bakery. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to Cool Crisp lettuce. Price Chopper is now happy to offer curbside pickup. Locally owned and operated and under new management. Price Chopper in Spring Hill. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Welcome back live to Spring Hill High School here on Spring Hill Sports Live tonight, presented by Strode Orthodontics. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. They are brought to you by Perfect Details Salon at 516 North Webster. The Broncos will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at Perfect Details Salon, where they're devoted to making clients flawless from head to toe. Make an appointment online at salonperfectdetails.com or by calling 913-592-5022. You can see the Tonganoxie girls as they are announced here. Megan Heskett, a senior, number 2 for Tonganoxie. Ava Romero, she was the girl that scored 2 of their 4 goals. Number 11, a junior for Tonganoxie. Ashton Barnes, a senior, number 16, had an assist in that victory. Catherine Wamwell, a senior, number 17, had one of their 4 goals. Reagan Seba, a junior, number 20. Kirsty Chambers, a senior, number 22. Heather Wamwell, a senior, had one of the goals as well. Number 27, Allie Albert, a junior, number 33. Number 34 is Ann Toktrop, a freshman. And Abby Fisher, number 45, is a senior. Starting lineup for the Spring Hill Broncos, as we will see who Susan Putnam will run out onto the field to start this one, the home opener. And there is Lexi Dillon, a senior, one of the 7 seniors on this team. Veronica Ferris, the sophomore, number 2. Number 3, there's Mallory Putnam, who had the second of 2 goals for the girls in their win over Olathe North. Number 5, Layla Smith. Number 7 is Bree Russo, both seniors. Emma Banks, also a senior for Spring Hill. Brooke Powell, one of their star defenders. Number 11 there, junior. Mackenzie Hood makes up that good defensive back line with Powell, also a junior. Peyton Vogelbacher, a sophomore there, number 14. Reagan Downs is number 16 there, the junior. And their goalkeeper, one of their captains, the senior, Allie Harrington. It's time for the opening kick. It's brought to you by Spring Hill Fitness, your local community gym. Spring Hill Fitness is dedicated to making a friendly, clean, judgment-free environment, open 24/7. Check them out on Facebook or call 913-686-2027. Along with Caden Carbajo and Jason Swartz, I'm Bryce Kessler, and it is not raining now. It's been raining all day. It's a little bit chilly here this evening, a little breezy, but it's dry, at least actively not raining, but I'm sure the field probably still has a little bit of slickness to it. I don't know. It's not real grass, so perhaps doesn't hold it as much and keep the ball a little bit drier, but any thoughts on how the field may play today with the conditions we've had?
Yeah, so the field will play pretty fast. Most of the water is going to be drained out. Obviously, you're not going to see any puddles are sloshing around out there, but the ball will skip, so that's something that the defenders will have to be aware of when that ball's coming in, and the goalkeeper probably more than anyone, is when shots are coming in on the ground, that ball's going to hit the ground, and it's going to accelerate a little bit. So I'm sure they've gone over that in pregame to keep that in mind, but it's something to look out for.
It appears we'll stay dry the rest of the way tonight. The radar doesn't show any rain headed our way, but it will be certainly overcast, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for you and I, Jason, because with this vantage point up here, at this time of day, if it's bright and sunny, we get to look right into the setting sun. So thankfully for that, we've got a nice vantage point here tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, so Tonganoxie will get this one started with the kickoff. They are, again, 1-0, a 4-1 victory over Atchison on Tuesday. Spring Hill also 1-0 with a 2-0 victory at Olathe North in their opener on Tuesday. Spring Hill able to take control now. Ferris Looking to cross. Taken back away, though, by Allie Albert for Tonganoxie.
I would expect that pretty early often for Spring Hill to push up quite a bit and be very offensive early on in the game.
Want to take the early control of this one, and now a chance for Spring Hill as Smith sets it up out on the side for Putnam. And Putnam had the put-away goal in that win over Olathe North. That should be a Spring Hill throw in right there at the midfield line. Broncos once again will get the throw in. Layla Smith, one of their senior defenders. Brooke Powell quickly gets this one back in. This is Smith working along that sideline. They will go over to Tonganoxie. Into the middle it comes. Ferris on the touch and got it tied up in the feet of Lexi Dillon. Smith back into Dillon. Taken by the goalkeeper for Tonganoxie.
Spring Hill doing a very good job of keeping the pressure on Tonganoxie early. They're making their defenders very uncomfortable with their touches, and it's showing how they're turning the ball over in their half.
Everything has been down on that Tonganoxie half so far as Spring Hill looks to keep the pressure on the Chieftains early on in this one. Just underway. Cross intercepted by Barnes, and now Tonganoxie gets their first run as Catherine Wumwell is out there, but beating her to it is Brooke Powell. Centers it back into Harrington, who will clear for Spring Hill.
Something to keep in mind as this game does go on. If Spring Hill does continue to play an aggressive line, they will have to be aware of the counter. Great job there. They were in position, but that's something that I guarantee you that they've gone over pregame to make sure that they don't fall asleep back there.
That back line there with Brooke Powell and Mackenzie Hood, their deepest defenders back there, and they're an experienced group back there, so hopefully we'll be able to hold their own on those potential counterattacks by Tonganoxie. Now Spring Hill wants to set something up here. Out to Putnam. Has some space to work with it. Crossover to the near side for Ferris. A chance to get a shot on goal from Ferris. It's off the fingertips of the goalkeeper and headed into the back of the net by Lexi Dillon.
Great ball across. One thing that they're doing is they're playing up the wings and they're crossing it across the middle. It was a great find. Great follow-up by Lexi, playing all the way through the play.
So Lexi Dillon with the goal for Spring Hill after Ferris got a great look at it. And a really nice first shot on goal there by Ferris. So Spring Hill up 1-0 here in this first half. And they are not going to be satisfied with just the one goal. We'll see if they can keep that pressure up. Sent all the way back to Harrington.
Good ball.
Here's Dillon. Has one goal already. One-on-one. Gets her crossed up. Wanted to come back into the middle that time. Was looking for her teammate Reagan Downs right in the center of the field. But it's poked away by Tonganoxie.
Great cutback. I would have liked to see her take the shot on goal there with the left foot. She made the decision to go with her teammate. But I'd like to see her to be a little bit more aggressive as this game goes on.
Here's Ferris again. Back into the center for Dillon, and it's saved that time by Fickler. So Danica Fickler has been busy early on in this one already. Spring Hill has already had, 3 anyway, really good shots on goal, and then one other that was much easier saved by Fickler, but they were putting the pressure on right now.
And she's made some really good saves back there. Even on the goal, she made a really good save on Ferris's shot that ended up going off the crossbar. And it was unlucky for her that it ended up right off Lexi's head. But she's playing strong back there.
So a couple of changes for Tonganoxie as in comes Macy Geiger, a junior, as well as Kylie Thomas, a sophomore. And out of the lineup goes Seba and Albert. A 4th-minute goal by Lexi Dillon has Spring Hill on top 1-0. Broncos looking for more. Taken away by Vogelbacher. Slips it through. Dillon again has Vogelbacher making the run back in the center, a little bit behind her. Settles, and it goes off the defender right in the middle of the box. Putnam staying with it. Got one chance at it. Good job there of keeping it away initially, and then over the crossbar goes off the right foot of Reagan Downs.
I know I keep saying this, but they keep putting pressure on that defense, and it's making it really hard for them to clear the ball and get the ball out. In situations like that, I know Tonganoxie wants to try to keep some type of possession and doesn't just want to clear it. But, the flip side of that, sometimes you just got to kick the ball and get it out of there.
Fickler trying to decide where she wants to put this ball down. That will go to Spring Hill. A little more than 6 minutes into this first half, and it has been a dominant start for Spring Hill. Up 1-0, but they've had many chances already. This is Ferris. A little quick touch to Dillon. Nothing comes of it. Now Putnam has it back. Spring Hill with another good chance here. Vogelbacher. Outside Ferris. Vogelbacher gets inside, crosses to the center, and there's Dillon again with her second goal in the opening 7 minutes of this match.
They're really having their way in the box right now. Couple Spring Hill players have been, mainly Dillon has been sitting there unmarked a few times. That's probably the 3rd or 4th time that she's received the ball there in the middle of the box with a good goal-scoring opportunity.
Once with the head, once with the right foot. Lexi Dillon's got 2 goals 7 minutes into this first half, and it's 2-0 Spring Hill. Great start for the Broncos here in their home opener tonight. Unable to control the pass, and it sets up Spring Hill again. Dillon will keep it and pull it back out this time. Putnam gets a shot on goal, but Fickler is there for Tonganoxie. Cold, chilly night. That one right off the noggin of Bree Russo, but she is braver than I to take that one. Ferris.
Nice ball.
Up to Vogelbacher again on the cross. Comes through, and an extra touch over to Putnam. Nice soft touch off the right foot of Putnam, and Mallory Putnam has the goal for Spring Hill, and they are up 3-0.
What an unselfish play there. She had the shot if she wanted to take it, but decided to pass it off to an open Putnam, and she was able to bury it in the goal.
Well, this has been a near perfect start for Spring Hill as they lead 3-0.
There's Ferris again. Ferris has been extremely active early on in this game. She's someone that they always look to move, play the ball up the wing. She's very quick and very fast. Is going to be able to beat a lot of defenders one-on-one this season. And they're going to be looking for her to move up the side and make a lot of crosses over to the center.
Ferris, who had an assist in that win against Olathe North, and doesn't officially have an assist yet here tonight, but as you mentioned, Jason, she has been very good at getting this offense rolling, and they have dominated everything down here inside the box. And a chance on a corner now for Mallory Putnam. Good corner into the middle of the box. Powell unable to control it, but Spring Hill will still have an opportunity here. Putnam, who's got her second goal of the year already tonight. Touch back into the middle for Banks. Foul on Banks. It'll stay with Tonganoxie here as we are not even 10 minutes in, but a hot start for the Spring Hill Broncos tonight. 3-0 on a pair of goals from Lexi Dillon and one from Mallory Putnam.
And a lot of that's just from the constant pressure that they've kept on them. Tonganoxie has not been able to breathe so far this half. And, I mean, when stuff like that happens and Spring Hill's able to push so many players forward, goals are just going to continue to come.
Here's Ferris again. She has been great at setting things up. Back to the middle of the Dillon, a little bit behind her, but Lexi able to control it.
And with all that aggression, Spring Hill's had some moments where they've shown a lot of patience and, continued to hold possession.
Tonganoxie has had very few opportunities, and even when it, for a brief moment, looks like they might get a chance, it's quickly taken right back by Spring Hill. Easy handle for Harrington. Again, 3-0 Spring Hill, off to an excellent start here in their home opener tonight against Frontier League foe Tonganoxie, who put up 4 goals in a win over Atchison in their opener on Tuesday. That ball put back into a dangerous spot. Dillon will win the race to it. Ferris into the middle. That's where it comes.
Oh, good win.
This is Vogelbacher trying to line one up, and it ricochets off the defender right in front of her, Ashton Barnes. Chased down in the corner by Ferris. Crosses it back in. Pokes free, comes right back, and the shot just high off the foot of Reagan Downs. So some changes being made here as Spring Hill will run 6 new girls on here. Good luck, Bryce. All right. Who do we got? Sophia Burnett is in now for Spring Hill. Tessa Dawson has come on for the Broncos. Jessica Russo is in as well. Looks like Kate Milroy has come on for Spring Hill. And I think there's one more I'm missing still. Isabel Ferris, it looks like. Isabella Ferris as well. I think I got them all for the Broncos. Last game out was basketball. You only can get so many substitutions in one moment in basketball.
Yeah.
And it's a smaller spot to pick them all out of. Spring Hill continuing to just pepper that goal down there, and Fickler somehow able to keep it out of the net. But my goodness, the Broncos have had all kinds of possession time right down there inside that goal. They are making Danica Fickler's night a not very enjoyable one so far.
No, I can't imagine. She's been a trooper back there tonight. She has made some really good saves. I think really on that last one, the defense did a pretty good job of clearing some things out.
A throw in coming on the sideline here for Sophia Burnett of Spring Hill. We'll see if they can keep it going down here. There's a non-push, I guess, and back it comes out, but it'll be Mackenzie Hood controlling for Spring Hill. Now Tonganoxie's got it back. Have not had many chances at all tonight. Hood racing back to mess the opportunity up there for Tonganoxie. Foul called here, and that will be against Tonganoxie, so Spring Hill have the free kick just across midfield. 27 minutes left to play in this first half, and a 3-0 lead for Spring Hill.
It's one thing I would like not to see. You want to limit. You obviously want to limit turnovers, but turnovers in the middle of the field like that can be extremely dangerous. It does not matter the opponent that you're playing. It's an easy counter, and it typically leaves your defense and your goalie in a bad spot.
They're going to say it was already out of bounds there before it was redirected off of Kylie Thomas, so it stays with Tonganoxie. And yeah, they not only did they have that turnover, but then when the ball was put back to Harrington, she kind of had that one go off the side of her foot, this little pop-up, and it gave Tonganoxie just the briefest of moments where they thought maybe they had a chance, and they still certainly do as they've got possession here, but Spring Hill will look to win it back, and they quickly do. Peyton Vogelbacher.
That can be tough as a goalie sometimes when you're playing in a game that at least starts off one-sided. You're not doing a whole lot back there, especially when it's cold weather. So let's see if they can.
Good ball up to Vogelbacher from Milroy, and just sitting in the middle of the box, nobody really going to get it. So Reagan Downs takes a chance at it, but unable to get any shot away. Spring Hill still controls. This is Dawson on the far sideline. Rolling right along that sideline, kept in. Dawson trying to cross it in, and Fickler will pick it up for Tonganoxie. Played all the way back to Harrington. Good chance here for Spring Hill as Ryle sends it out to Dawson. Dawson around the defender, right along the baseline there, and it's out. So it will be a goal kick for Tonganoxie. Just couldn't keep it off the end line, and now Tonganoxie back to the bench. They go, and it looks like some of the starters coming back in now. Seba and Slaybaugh, as well as
Chieftains substitutions: number 6, Grace Slaybaugh. Number 27, Heather Woomwell.
Heather Woomwell was the third one there. 3-0 Spring Hill. Pair of Lexi Dillon goals and one from Mallory Putnam as well. Vickler will have to put it back down on that goal kick. Kind of dropped it and was bouncing as she kicked it. Taken by Romero, and that's their top goal scorer. She had 2 of them in that opener, but Spring Hill able to quickly win possession back.
Vogelbacher out there has been extremely active there in the middle of the field. She's been very good on the ball. There she goes again.
So speaking of, she sets up Milroy this time, and Kate trying to little chip shot there over top of the goalkeeper Fickler, but it stayed low enough. Fickler is able to handle, but you're right. Vogelbacher has been excellent right in the middle of the field so far for Spring Hill tonight.
She's very quick out there. She's a track athlete outside of soccer as well. Runs the 100 and 200, so I guess we should expect some speed out there from her.
Yeah, she has shown that. We've seen a couple of times with that ball just kind of lingering in the middle of the field, and she's been the quickest one there, the first one to get on it. Ferris back into the middle. This is Downs. Has options. Wanted to go out to Dawson. Wins it back. Now comes back to this way. Riles just a bit high. More Chieftains substitutions.
Number 3, Macy Geiger. Number 22, Christy Chambers.
Geiger and Chambers, the 2 that have come back on for Tonganoxie. Chieftains have been on the defensive all night so far. Spring Hill a 3-0 lead as we near the midway point of this first half. Knocked out by Russo.
Even though the goals have stopped for now, it's still been pretty dominated by Spring Hill, for the entirety of this half. They've been able to keep possession. They still stayed very aggressive in their offensive half. So that continues. I would expect some more goals to keep coming.
Yeah, they're much younger out there right now, especially up in the midfield and the forwards right now for Spring Hill. I mean, they made that mass substitution. But they, as you mentioned, they've still been able to get some shots. Just haven't been able to put them away. A couple of attempts have gone high, but the way this game has been played, the possession time and the area of the possession time, it would lend itself to probably a couple of more finding the back of the net before this half's even over at this pace. Burnett into the middle, Vogelbacher again. Trying to play it back out, but her and Burnett maybe not on the same page there. Halfway through this first half, Vogelbacher knocked down. Gets helped back up after the foul on Seba.
It's a real dangerous spot here for Spring Hill.
Well, this will be Brooke Powell on the free kick.
So Brooke's going to be looking to swing something in there. Hopefully find a Spring Hill head to put this in the back of the goal.
There's the approach. Powell. Good ball right into the box. Off the foot of Milroy. Now back it comes. Vogelbacher just high.
I've had a few of those today where they've kind of got a little excited, I think, and they've put it over the crossbar.
Continuing to get looks. They lead 3-0. 19 minutes left to play, first half.
It's a good ball.
And there's Vogelbacher, who is yet to get beat to a ball tonight. On the end line, brings it back into the middle. It went right past the foot of Kenna Riles, and that nearly opened it up on the outside then for Russo. And that's Russo here. Will center it back into the middle again. Riles back to Vogelbacher. Just got the ball a little bit too far out in front of her and allowed the defender to knock that one away.
It's a great cross by Vogelbacher over the goal. You got to have someone there to put something on that. But like I said, they've continued to create chances, which is the important thing.
Barnes will throw it in for Tonganoxie. Powell with a touch over to Russo. Dawson working on the outside. Trying to center it back for Ferris. Ferris to Vogelbacher and just out of her reach. Now back out it comes. Spring Hill still a chance here as Burnett. Didn't get a good touch on that one and it ends up outside for Tonganoxie. Vogelbacher, nice give and go back to Milroy. Chased down though and deflected out by Barnes. Should be a corner for Spring Hill. Look at the scoreboard right now, and it's got 10 shots on goal for Spring Hill to 0 for Tonganoxie. This will be the Broncos' third corner, and Tonganoxie is yet to have a corner as well. And no wonder the score sits at 3-0, but Spring Hill probably feels like they should have another one or two on the board. We'll see if they can get one out of the corner. Powell, and it goes, and it's saved by Fickler as Isabella Ferris, just not quite able to get much on that. Redirected it, but if she would have been able to punch that one that time there at the foot, then that would have probably found the back of the net. But as it is, it stays 3-0. Tonganoxie still looking for their first shot on goal here tonight. Romero unable to handle it. Now here comes Hood for Spring Hill, and back come the Broncos.
Watch the, there you go.
Ferris with the ball up to Milroy.
That seems to have been there all day for them.
Barnes got in front. Milroy went down, and Barnes takes it away. Now Hood with the strike from deep. Fickler there for it. Another good ball up to Milroy. Has Riles in the center and Dawson on the backside. Milroy back to the middle. There's Riles and unable to make clean contact on it. And Spring Hill, after the nice long rest, will bring in Veronica Ferris is back in. Layla Smith, Emma Banks, Mallory Putnam, and Lexi Dillon all back in as well. So that group that put up 3 goals within the first 8 minutes of this match are now back in there on that front line. And with a little under 15 to go in this half, the pressure has not ceased at all against Tonganoxie. The results just have changed. They haven't been able to put them in there, but now they've got that starting group back out there, and they're going to go to work right away. A little bit too far in front of Vogelbacher. She wins it back, though. Can she keep it in play? Does. Back in the middle it comes. And Reagan Downs trying to get an opening to get a shot away. Can't. And Tonganoxie dodges the bullet there. That ball sent out to the near sideline by Romero, but nobody home.
The speed of Spring Hill is killing Tonganoxie right now. They're beating Tonganoxie to the ball, and it's not from an effort standpoint. It's, I mean, you have Ferris, you have Vogelbacher, you have Milroy on this right side too, that they've been playing down the wing, and they're able just to play down the wing and just outrun them.
Yeah.
And then they're able to get these crosses, in the middle of the box.
And no question about it, the speed a huge advantage for Spring Hill. It's led them to a 3-0 lead so far in this one, and a 12-0 advantage in shots on goal so far.
And that's one thing you can do with speed that Spring Hill's been able to do is they're playing extremely wide. If you look at the field throughout the game, they're playing sideline to sideline, and they're able to create that space. When you have space, you're able to use that speed. So they've been able to continue to do that. I would anticipate them being able to do that most of the game and being a big part of their game plan from here on out.
Well, especially when you can use that line change and bring 6-7 freshmen in there. I mean, they were sitting down for 8-9 minutes, so they're going to come right back in there already faster, and now they're fresher as well. So
absolutely,
that's a big advantage here tonight for Spring Hill, and it has certainly been on display so far as they lead 3-0 with 12:24 left in the first half. The 3 goals all came within the first 8 minutes of this game starting, though. So they're hungry for another one. See if they can get it on this trip down. Downs. Ooh, this didn't get the touch she wanted, trying to play it out to Dillon. But Dillon ends up with the ball anyway. Back across, Ferris, just wide this time. They've been high off on several occasions. That time, just wide, and Ferris put her hands on her head. There was my chance.
I feel like we've seen that expression a few times tonight, and I know it's really tough to think of a lot of negatives when you're up 3-0 and you've controlled possession like this. But if there is one, it has been they haven't quite finished as well as they would like. In a game like this, it might not necessarily matter a lot just because they have controlled so much of it. But as the season goes on, that's something when you have chances like they've had tonight. In a game like soccer, there's a lot of times you get 4 or 5 of those throughout an entire night. You don't get the 13 that they've had tonight.
Right.
So they're going to have to learn to, convert those, but that'll come in time.
Change for Tonganoxie. Back in comes Abby Fisher. They've had the wealth of opportunities tonight, but just 3 of the 13 put away so far by Spring Hill. I say just. I mean, most you take a 3-goal half pretty much any night, but we'll see if they can find a way to put another goal on the board before the half ends here in the next 10 minutes plus. Ferris sends it out to Bree Russo. That'll be another corner now for Spring Hill, the 4th corner kick so far.
It'd be nice to see them convert on one of these. They've had some really good balls in there, and they just haven't been able to quite find the back of the net. So we'll see how this one goes.
Lexi Dillon, she's got 2 goals. She is going to be right in the mix of this one. Here it comes, and it was not Dillon, but that time Powell who tried to go with the header. And it's Dillon who tracks it down on the far side.
It was a great ball. That's right where you wanted it. It's right there on the penalty spot. Just couldn't quite control the header.
Hood's pass, unable to find the target, but as has been the case pretty much all night, Tonganoxie just, even when they try to take possession, their second or third touches have just not been very good for the Chieftains so far.
And Spring Hill's made it tough on them. I mean, when you're suffocating them like that, you don't have a lot of room for mistakes, and they've continued to make it tough on them. And if Tonganoxie, if they can clean some of this up, hopefully they can get a little bit more possession and get some stuff going.
Veronica Ferris up to Dillon. Dillon's cross in front of Downs. Dillon comes back, trying to sneak it past over to Putnam. And out it goes for another Spring Hill corner. So last time Putnam put a great ball right in the middle of the box. Let's see if they can convert this time. High ball right there in the middle. Touched by Ferris. Vogelbacher trying to set Powell up. Left foot shot by Powell won't go as it's blocked away by Fisher.
Tonganoxie's done a really good job defending these corner kicks tonight. Like I said earlier, they've been good balls in there, and the defenders and the goalie have done a great job getting the ball out of there.
Vogelbacher out to Ferris, who is unmarked on the near side, and now Ferris with options. Can't hook up with Dillon. Barnes, trouble with it there, just hoping Dillon will knock it out and give him a goal kick. And it eventually does go off. It looked like a redirect off of Ferris, so it will be a goal kick for Tonganoxie.
Chieftains substitutions, number 4, Caitlin Bothwell.
Bothwell, Perrick, and Seba back in.
Number 20, Reagan Seba.
7 minutes left to play in this first half. It was an exciting first few minutes of this game. 3 goals in 8 minutes to start things for Spring Hill. A pair by Lexi Dillon and Mallory Putnam with her second of the year. Ferris. Powell going to play it back to Harrington, who has had a very easy go of it tonight back there in goal. I don't even like to say in goal because she spent most of her time out there out of the box up where the defenders would play. She has not had a lot of pressure at all back there so far.
Not a ton, but if you do see her back there still communicating to the defense, still in the game,
Nice through ball up here to Dillon, one-on-one, and again, just didn't get the contact she wanted as a miss hit sends it wide to the left. That was about as good of a look as Lexi Dillon could hope for right there.
In the game for the Broncos, number 10, Isabella Ferris.
Isabella Ferris back in for Spring Hill. Dillon had a one-on-one chance to complete the hat trick right there.
I have a feeling she'll get one or two more chances before this game's over.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. We have lost our camera feed here for a moment, so bear with us. There it is. Just in time for the shot and the goal as Spring Hill gets the goal from Isabella Ferris, her second of the year, and Spring Hill leads 4-0.
Just one of those situations you keep taking shots. It's going to go in. It was a nice low shot. It made it tough for the goalkeeper to handle, and they were able to put it away.
So a 4-0 lead for Spring Hill, their first goal since the 8-minute mark of this first half, but they now lead 4-0 as Romero will come out, and back in for Tonganoxie comes Ashton Barnes. Russo around the first defender, sets it up out for Ferris. Ferris gets around the defender, has all kinds of space to work with now. Tries to set it up nice and easy back into the middle for Banks, but it's taken away. And then it comes right back out to Downs, and Reagan Downs with a bullet through there for another Spring Hill goal.
Some of these chances are starting to go away now. That was a great job by Ferris on the wing, being able to get the chance. And then, Reagan sticking with it and making a really good shot, keeping it low.
So the goals are coming in waves tonight for Spring Hill. They scored 3 of them in 8 minutes and really 3 of them in 4 minutes time in the first few minutes of this match. And now they've gotten 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. And they lead 5-0. And back they come. Dillon able to win it back from Bothwell. The JV tonight for Spring Hill put up 10 goals in their victory, so it has been a night that side of the scoreboard has seen all the lights get a chance to light up.
It always makes Coach happy when both teams are able to come out and perform well. He's seen a lot of people contribute tonight. We've said a lot of names so far in this first half, and it hasn't been just the 1 or 2 or 3 that we highlighted to start the show. A lot of people getting involved, and that's what you like to see. Even though Spring Hill might have came in here as the favorite and possibly the better team, you still have to come out and perform. And they seem to have done that tonight.
Especially on a home opener night. They were excited, I'm sure, to get out here and play after not getting to a season ago. And they have certainly taken advantage of the opportunity to play in front of the home crowd here tonight on an overcast, chilly evening. But giving the home crowd plenty to cheer about so far. A 5-0 lead with 3 minutes left in the first half for Spring Hill.
And like you said at the beginning of the show, Tonganoxie went out and won their first game of the season 4-1. So this is a team that definitely has the ability to get out there and score goals. Spring Hill's had their number tonight, and Spring Hill's come out and played strong against a quality opponent.
Well, especially at this point in time now when you're Tonganoxie and you're down 5-0. I mean, there's just not a whole lot strategically. You can't just completely sell out because of the aggressive and the speed and the offensive firepower that Spring Hill has. So it's really a tough spot to be in if you're Tonganoxie at this point.
It is. There are adjustments you can make. There's not a whole lot of adjustments you can make being down 5-0 that's really going to turn around the game. One thing I would like to see Tonganoxie do is maybe play some defenders a little bit wider. As we've been seeing, Spring Hill's been controlling this game.
Putnam just not quite able to keep that on the front of the foot. Back it comes to Dillon, though. And now a shot taken, and oh my, down goes one of the Tonganoxie girls there as that shot by Ferris that had some smoke behind it hit the defender there for Tonganoxie, Catherine Womwell, right in the side of the head. So let's hope that Womwell's able to bounce back from that one. But that's been the kind of night down there in that box. It has just been a constant firing away at the goal down there by Spring Hill this evening as they lead this one 5-0 with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the first half. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout here while they take a look at the injured Chieftains play. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Spring Hill High School Soccer on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Or call your trusted Farmers Insurance agent is Anthony Sidoti. Experienced, local, and veteran-owned. Licensed in both Kansas and Missouri, Anthony will customize the right plan for you. His straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options. Stop on by at 159th and Merlin, right up the street in South Olathe, or call 913-270-5400. The Anthony Sidoti Agency. Farmers Insurance, proudly serving Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back here at Spring Hill High School tonight. You're watching Broncos Soccer, presented by Strode Orthodontics on Spring Hill Sports Live. A 5-0 lead for Spring Hill tonight. It's been all Broncos over the Tonganoxie Chieftains this evening. The injured Chieftain, Catherine Womwell, able to get up and make her way off the field under her own power, so that was great to see after she took the ball right off that foot from Isabella Ferris, who has a goal tonight, her second of the year. Lexi Dillon has a pair of goals tonight to give her first and second goals of the year, and Mallory Putnam with a goal, which was her second of the year. And then Reagan Downs also got in on the act with the latest goal for Spring Hill, her first of the season. So 5-0 Spring Hill. I think they're wanting to put the clock back to 1:53. Because those 16 seconds might be the difference tonight, Carbajo. I think the girls were a little confused as well.
Little confusion out there. A lot of times in that particular situation, if it is Spring Hill's ball and Tonganoxie goes down on an injury, a lot of times the opposing team will just play it back to the team with the injury, so they're able to start. And I think that's what they were trying to accomplish there, but I don't think anyone knew that.
Yeah, I think that was the intent from Ferris, and then Romero who got it was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But all is well. We're back to playing here with just a little more than a minute left in this first half, and it's been a great first half for Spring Hill as they lead 5-0. Coming up, we'll run down that scoring recap as well for you and everything from this first half of the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We might have one more goal to talk about. This time it's Ferris from the right side, the other Ferris, Veronica, who had an assist already, and that time looking for a goal, but missed wide of the mark. So it stays 5-0 Spring Hill. It's just 40 seconds left to play in this first half. Up to 15 shots tonight by Spring Hill. Tonganoxie has not only yet to get a shot on goal in this match, but they have hardly spent much more than 30 seconds of game time down on that side of the field.
And you get tired after. After a half of you're chasing the ball the whole time. I mean, as a team that has possession, you're able to do. You're able to be a little bit more stationary when you're chasing the ball around an entire half. You get tired, and it'll be interesting to see how that wears on them throughout the rest of the game, which could create some more scoring chances for Spring Hill.
It should be halftime, but there we go. All right. Halftime here in Spring Hill, and it has been all Broncos so far. Spring Hill leads Tonganoxie 5-0. Coming up, it's the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Shop local and save at Price Chopper, your hometown grocery store in Spring Hill. Come see the improvements and upgrades throughout the store. As always, Price Chopper is the place for hand-cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and unbeatable flavors from the bakery. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to Cool Crisp lettuce. Price Chopper is now happy to offer curbside pickup. Locally owned and operated and under new management. Price Chopper in Spring Hill. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Are you looking for experienced and knowledgeable electrical contractors? Scott Electric is your right choice. We have been providing high-quality electrical repair, remodeling, and troubleshooting services at affordable prices since 1972. Expect the highest attention to detail from start to finish. We are a licensed and insured electrical company. Our residential electrical services include installation of smoke detectors, hot tubs, and basement finishing. No job is too big or too small for our trained electricians. Call for a free estimate.
Welcome back, or welcome into the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. 5-0 at the half. Spring Hill on top of Tonganoxie as the Broncos here in their home opener have looked very good. Jason, how would you sum up what we've seen through the first 40 minutes so far here tonight?
Obviously, a lot of positive things so far. I mean, the biggest thing that I'm noticing is Spring Hill's been able to run up and down the sidelines at will. That's not an adjustment. Tonganoxie hasn't made that adjustment to try to stop that. And now it's tough to stop because they have so much speed out there. I'm pretty sure. You could build a pretty good 4x1 team with some of those girls out there, and they're spreading the field so wide. They're creating so much space that they're able to use that speed and skill that they have to their advantage. One thing I mentioned a little bit earlier, I would like to see them finish a little bit better. I know that sounds ridiculous in a 5-0 game, but they've had a lot of chances right there by the goal that they've created, and I'd like to see them, have some better touches, finish some more. And second game of the year, it's a little cold. That'll come in time, but a lot of positives coming from Spring Hill.
15 shots on goal in that first half, 5 of them able to find the back of the net for Spring Hill as they lead it 5-0 here at the half over Tonganoxie. More of the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
When a team comes together, they deliver victory. When the team at Gambino's in Spring Hill comes together, they deliver delicious pizzas and so much more. Family owned and operated, Gambino's has all the ingredients of a great team, including, well, their ingredients. The freshest, perfectly prepared pizzas, sandwiches, pastas, salads, appetizers, and more. To feed your home team, call Gambino's at 913-686-4424 or visit Gambino'sPizza.com. Delivering the winning taste to Spring Hill. Gambino's. You're gonna love it. Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Welcome back to the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. It's a 5-0 halftime lead for Spring Hill. Let's take a look at the White Cell Optometry Vision Source Eye on the game, how we got here. Keep an eye on your child's screen time. If they're experiencing eye strain or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with White Cell Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020. And be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. It started fast and furious tonight for Spring Hill. 4 minutes in, Lexi Dillon found her first goal of the night, an unassisted goal after a near goal on a header off the cross into the middle of the box, but Spring Hill able to capitalize after the deflection by the goalkeeper for Tonganoxie, Fickler, and Dillon put Broncos up 1-0. It was just a few minutes later in the 7th minute when Lexi Dillon once again got the goal for Spring Hill, this time off an assist by Peyton Vogelbacher, who had a really nice first half for Spring Hill there in the middle of the field. She was all over. And then just a minute after that, in the 8th minute, it was Mallory Putnam with her second goal of the year, first tonight for the senior, on an assist from Reagan Downs, and that made it 3-0 Broncos just 8 minutes in. It would cool off a little bit then in terms of goal scoring, but not in terms of shots. They continued to pepper Danica Fickler throughout that first half and the entire Tonganoxie defense. And then it was Isabella Ferris in the 35th minute with her second goal of the season. The sophomore able to put Spring Hill on top 4-0 at that point. And then it was just 1 minute later when Reagan Downs, with a low screamer right off the top of the turf, found the back corner of the net as well for Spring Hill for her first goal of the season in the 36th minute of that first half to make the score 5-0 Spring Hill. And that's where we stand here as we head to the second half. You've been watching the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Second half starts right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Are you looking for experienced and knowledgeable electrical contractors? Scott Electric is your right choice. We have been providing high-quality electrical repair, remodeling, and troubleshooting services at affordable prices since 1972. Expect the highest attention to detail from start to finish. We are a licensed and insured electrical company. Our residential electrical services include installation of smoke detectors, hot tubs, and basement finishing. No job is too big or too small for our trained electricians. Call for a free estimate.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020.
Off we go to the second half here in Spring Hill tonight. See the score there. It's been all Broncos so far this evening as they lead this one 5-0 heading to the second half. Spring Hill will start this second half with possession and look to pick up right where they left off. It was two spurts of offense. I mean, there was all offense really for Spring Hill in that first half, but two goal-scoring spurts, 3 goals in 4 minutes, and then 2 goals in about a minute and a half later on in the first half.
Girls kind of jumping around out there. It doesn't seem to be getting too much warmer out there, I don't think.
No, what do we got right now for temperature? Carbajo, you're the one in the open window. What would you say the temp is?
Earlier it was 45.
45, says Caden. Let's see. You must have cheated. It is 45 degrees right now.
There we go. We got a weatherman
as we start
here,
the
too.
second half. Feels like 42, though, so you got that 6-mile-per-hour north wind coming in. It is a bit chilly this evening, but Spring Hill, they have not felt the effects anyway. They have been hot this evening with a 5-0 lead and looking for more right away here in the second half. Vogelbacher trying to set something up for Spring Hill and sends it out, but out of the reach of Veronica Ferris. Romero. And that's not going to work against the speed of Spring Hill.
It's tough when, Tonganoxie's had to play very defensive. And when you get an opportunity to be offensive, a lot of times you have to build up with possession. You're not going to be able to, I know we talked a little bit about the counter, but Spring Hill's been very tough to counter because of their speed. So Tonga's going to have to try to build up possession from the back to create some chances that way.
Hood wins it there. Vogelbacher. Ferris just want to try to control this one, keep it in. She does. Plays it back out to Russo. Bree Russo, cross in for Dillon. Send it back out to Vogelbacher, who's high on the shot.
Would have liked to almost see Dillon one-touch that instead of control that and see what she could have done, done with her right foot there. You're not going to get a lot of touches when you're inside the box. A lot of times you're going to have to one-touch it, because as soon as you touch it, the defense is going to, start to swarm you. So I like to see her do that. I haven't seen her do that too much tonight. I'd like to see her try that a couple times.
Well, here she goes with a one-on-one chance with the left foot. Didn't get much on it, though, and it was Fickler to make the save.
Had a little heavy first touch that made that chance tough for her, but good pressure.
For another goal would give Dillon her third of the night. Putnam just out of her reach. She's got a goal tonight as well. Has had now a goal in each of the first 2 games of the year for Spring Hill. Early substitution here in the second half for Tonganoxie. In comes Kylie Thomas. Here's Downs in the middle for Spring Hill. Back out to Putnam. Putnam back to Dillon. Can she get it across there? And then it's deflected away. Good job by Barnes back there for Tonganoxie. But the pressure just stays on. Downs wanted to go to Vogelbacher on the backside, who was trying to make the run. Now Vogelbacher does have it. Too hot out there to the corner, and will be a goal kick for Tonganoxie. Russo weaves through defenders, but too far for Vogelbacher, although she does beat that ball to the end line.
Good work to go out there and win a corner.
Showing that speed again. We've seen it multiple times from Vogelbacher, and indeed will get that corner opportunity. Putnam has had some really good corners for Spring Hill. They have not yet scored directly off one. I think the one kind of came after it bounced around a little bit, but
yeah, it'd be nice to see them convert these. Like you said, she's put some great balls in there.
This one a little lower, and it looks like that was back off of Tonganoxie again. Womwell was the last to touch that one. No, I guess not. He was off of Spring Hill, so goal kick for Tonganoxie. Russo wins it back for Spring Hill. Dillon weaves around the defender, crosses it in. Oh, and that scores. Lexi Dillon, I didn't know that she had the angle to get that one in. I thought she might have to bring it back over to Putnam. But Lexi Dillon with the hat trick, her third goal of this one. And it makes it 6-0 Spring Hill.
And that might have been the most impressive one.
Yeah.
Kept really good control of the ball, real good skills as she was going in, and a really good finish. I was with you from my angle. It almost looked like she was playing it across, but she was able to get the angle and put it away in the corner.
Yeah, I thought that was her only option, was to just play it across to Putnam, which was a good option in and of itself, because Putnam looked like she might have a chance over there, but instead it's Dillon's third goal of this game, and Spring Hill on top 6-0. And right away they have it right back, looking to put more pressure on the Chieftains. That is another corner for Spring Hill.
Bronco corner kick, number 3, Mallory Putnam.
So Our 7th corner of this game. 18 shots on goal. 6 goals on the board as they lead this 6-0. Into the middle of the box, still loose. Now Dillon into the middle looking for Ferris again and not able to get anything clean. How about Powell? Russo. And another Spring Hill corner.
Bronco corner kick number 2, Veronica Ferris.
So this time it's Ferris instead of Putnam who will take the corner for Spring Hill. And a good attempt from Powell. And a goal kick coming up for Tonganoxie as Brooke was just wide of the mark. A couple of changes for the Chieftains as both Caitlin Bothwell and Julia Parrish check in.
Well, not much has changed from half 1 to half 2. It's still very dominating, still continue to play very aggressive, and they continue to have a lot of chances. They've already tacked on 4 more shots and a goal and 3 corners, so that's a pretty productive first 9 minutes.
Vogelbacher unable to get the shot away, but again, Spring Hill just keeps that immense pressure on. Hood steps in front to win it back for the Broncos.
So their Spring Hill's defenders have done a fantastic job tonight of stepping up in front of the Tonganoxie forwards when those balls haven't played out, and that's a huge reason why they've been able to keep it.
Dillon again, saved by Fickler.
But that's a huge reason why they've been able to continue to keep pressure on them and continue to get all these chances.
Tonganoxie, they aren't unable to even just get the ball.
Oh, good ball
away,
back.
right back into the middle.
Oh,
Vogelbacher has it deflected away by Fickler. Another corner coming up for Spring Hill. They got a couple of really good looks there. And credit Danica Fickler. She has been awfully busy tonight. And she has, yes, surrendered 6 goals, but you're bound to give up a few when this many shots are firing your way. And she has made some very nice saves as well, including one right there.
She's made some great saves tonight. And as a goalie, these are not fun nights for you. But she's stayed in there strong. And overall she's played pretty well. I think she probably had one of those goals, maybe the 4th goal, get away from her a little bit. But that was a great save by her on that last shot.
And a pick her spot. Layla Smith can't get the cross in there, but it does go out of bounds for another Spring Hill corner kick. And here comes that big change for Spring Hill again as 7 new girls come running onto the field.
Substitutions for the Broncos.
We're just going to trust that you remember the first man sub, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to use my my mind to remember back. Kate Milroy, Jessica Russo, Sophia Burnett, Kenna Riles. Let's see who else came running on there with them. Tessa Dawson probably amongst that group as well.
I'm just glad that's your job and not mine.
Might be easier just to say who stayed instead of who came in. And then figure it out from there. But here, Spring Hill, one thing that didn't matter when they made that change in the first half, they kept the pressure on. They just were not able to score some goals. So let's see if this second line can now come away with a goal or 2 for the Broncos. One thing they haven't changed is that back row of Hood and Powell. As you mentioned, they've been very good tonight. No surprise that they've been good. They are 2 that they look highly upon this team to provide that kind of that safety net back there. And they've got a lot of trust in them, just the 2 back there, and they are aggressive. Granted, tonight they know they've got that speed advantage to be able to maybe make up for a mistake or two, and now you're playing with a 6-goal lead as well. But they have been very solid back there playing at that back line, which tonight has basically been midfield.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been super busy tonight, and when they have been, they've been good, though. They've stepped up. They've kept the ball in the offensive half, which in a game like this, that's what you're outside of not falling asleep back there. I mean, that's what your job is. So they've done a really good job of that tonight, and I wouldn't expect anything less, from them throughout the game and throughout the season, as those are two center backs that will really anchor them throughout the year.
6-0 lead for Spring Hill. They led 5-0 at the half. They've added one here in the second half when it was the third goal of the night from Lexi Dillon. Vogelbacher went down, and she is able to hop back up. They're going to call the foul, I guess, on Spring Hill, actually. And we'll stay with Spring Hill as it was knocked away by Tonganoxie. Togtrup on that far side, taking it away from Dawson. Olivia Infante back to Powell at midfield. Scoots past Milroy, but Kate almost still able to recover and chase it down.
Yeah. That's that field playing a little quick there. Being a little wet, I'm sure the ball's a little damp. Kind of skipping across that and probably took a little unexpected hop on her.
Cleared out by Tonganoxie. A throw in at midfield for Spring Hill. Womwell with a chance to try to center it back. Went past Hood. Spring Hill is able to clear it away. Siva now at midfield for Tonganoxie. Barris into the center for Riles. Sends it over to Infante. Burnett up to Dawson. Ferris to Infante. Got a chance here from the middle.
A little good through ball, a little heavy, but good idea.
And Fickler unable to clear that one well, so Kate Milroy comes back up with it for Spring Hill, sets it across for Vogelbacher, and now on to Dawson. Centers back in Riles. Didn't make clean contact. Coming up from that top of the box on a full run, Isabella Ferris had too much underneath of that one and skies it over the net. Again, the opportunities just continue to pile up for Spring Hill. 21 shots on goal in this game. Tonganoxie still without a shot on goal, as it's a 6-0 Bronco lead. Barnes sends it out, and Tonganoxie has it. Romero. Womwell back into the middle now. There's Hood coming back up to take it away for Spring Hill. Off a Togtrup, Spring Hill ball. 23 minutes left to play second half. Vogelbacher out to Dawson. Crosses into the middle. Milroy's there. It redirects off the defender with Fickler down on the ground, but it went off the back of the defender back there behind Fickler, in fact, and it's kept out of the net.
It's a good ball and a good run, just a little unlucky.
Christy Chambers able to keep that goal from happening for Tonganoxie, and now Spring Hill will regroup and come right back at them. Vogelbacher plays it back for Burnett. Hood calls off Powell, sends it back to Harrington. Ooh, Harrington on that touch, got away from her, and now a chance for Tonganoxie. It's sent towards goal, and just wide of the mark. Well, their first real chance of the night for Tonganoxie, and Heather Wumwell with an open net, basically, with Harrington out there trying to play the touchback from Hood, and it came off the foot of Harrington, got away from her, and gave Tonganoxie their first chance, but their first shot on goal misses wide right.
Got a little lucky on that one. You know, like we talked about earlier, I mean, she hasn't really had an opportunity to play the ball much tonight, so I'm sure that's a little bit of cold, a little bit of rust. When in doubt, just kick it as hard as you can.
Now you're sounding like me back in 6th grade soccer. Vogelbacher trying to get around the defender, has a little space now, crosses it back, but it just catches the side of the net. Couldn't quite slip it past over to the run being made by Milroy. Oh, they're going to say it was off of Tonganoxie, though, okay. So it will be a corner for Spring Hill. So Brooke Powell will run up to take the corner.
Brooke Powell.
Still loose there in the middle of the box, and it's knocked away, redirected off the foot of, it looked like Tessa Dawson maybe was the last one to take a rip at it for Spring Hill, and it'll end up in a goal kick for Tonganoxie. Midway point of this second half, 6-0 Spring Hill. Allie Albert has re-entered for Tonganoxie. Goal kick. Chieftains trying to get something going. They've had just the one shot on goal that came off of that ball back to Harrington earlier. And now a few more changes made by both sides. Lexi Dillon has come back in for Spring Hill along with Reagan Downs.
Tonganoxie, number 27.
And for Tonganoxie, Heather Wumwell has returned to the action.
Number 16, Reagan Downs. And now in the goalie, number 0, Avery Young.
And a switch in goal as well for Spring Hill, as Avery Young has taken over for Allie Harrington back in goal. Young, just a freshman for Spring Hill.
Games like this it's always a good opportunity to get some of your underclassmen, especially freshmen, some experience. Even if, she's not incredibly active back there, she still gets the feel of being in a varsity game. It's always exciting.
Chance to work on some of that communication from back there at the goalie spot as well.
Mm-hmm.
17 minutes left to play in this one as Spring Hill has led throughout. They jumped out to an early lead. Just took 4 minutes for Lexi Dillon to put the Broncos on top. And before we had played 10 minutes tonight, it was already 3-0 Spring Hill. Russo keeps it in for Spring Hill. Centers it back in, and now Dawson on the right side. Takes the shot and scores for Spring Hill. Tessa Dawson makes it 7-0 Broncos.
Well, right place, right time. That happened to get through 2 defenders, plus I believe it was Lexi Dillon, and squeaked through right down to her foot, and then had a good finish on goal.
So for the Broncos, it is their fifth different goal scorer tonight. They've got 3 of them from Lexi Dillon, and then single goals from Mallory Putnam, Isabella Ferris, Reagan Downs, and now Tessa Dawson. Milroy for Dillon. Coming up the sideline, Russo. Crosses it back in. Deflects out. A chance from the top of the box, just wide left off the foot of Isabella Ferris.
It was a good job keeping it low. A lot of those shots that have come out to the top of the box, they've flied over the goal tonight. But she made an effort to keep that low on the ground, and if that would have been on target, had a good shot.
Number 45, Abby Fisher.
Abby Fisher back in for Tonganoxie. 5 first-half goals, a pair of them here in the second half for Spring Hill. A 22-1 advantage in shots on goal tonight for the Broncos. Russo plays it out to Milroy. Well, they call the foul there.
Interesting choice not to play advantage there.
Right.
And let Spring Hill play that through. But I don't know. He must have seen something we didn't, I guess.
So Brooke Powell on the free kick here for the Broncos.
Good ball.
Really good ball. Right in the center, and it's all the way through and in. So Brooke Powell from way outside that time, just trying to set up a teammate, put a great ball into the box, and it skipped past multiple defenders and then into the net. How about that one for Brooke Powell?
It's a great ball in. You feel bad for the keeper in those types of situations because the keeper is not expecting that ball to go on goal. The keeper is expecting someone to make some type of deflection, whether it be the offensive player or the defender. No one touched it. The thing just skidded all the way through, went to the back of the net. It's just been that kind of night for Spring Hill, though.
Yep, no doubt about it. 8-0 Broncos. And Powell is going to enjoy that one. All right, Tonganoxie will throw in here on the sideline, down in the offensive area for them. They have not spent much time down here, and this will be somewhat short-lived as well. Powell clears with a header. Into the middle for downs from Infante.
That was a nice little build-up that Spring Hill had through the middle of the field. That's something we haven't seen them do a ton tonight because they've had such an advantage on the outside.
Here they come again, a little bit in front of Infante. Fisher sends it out. Spring Hill will set up on the throw-in. Tonganoxie back to a couple of changes again. Looks like Talk Dropped has come back in, and Seba as well. 12.5 to go in this second half. Spring Hill on top, 8-0.
You continue to see Spring Hill play so spread out, and multiple times you'll see 2 or 3 defenders from Tonganoxie crashing the ball. That's left so many open opportunities for Spring Hill tonight. That's really led to a lot of their chances.
That is another save by Fickler. Downs to Infante. Back out to midfield for Hood. That'll be a Spring Hill possession with 11 minutes to go. 6 different goal scorers tonight for Spring Hill. Isabella Ferris back in for Infante, and there's another save by Fickler, who has faced 24 shots on goal tonight.
I think she had a little bit more time there. I think she probably could have taken an extra touch to get her feet settled. But another good opportunity created.
Infante, one of a couple of freshmen who is in the game now, and there is another goal for Spring Hill from outside the box that time, as Mackenzie Hood is able to put another goal on the board for Spring Hill. Their 7th different goal scorer tonight.
Obviously, goals are always fun. Goals outside the 18 are a little more fun.
No doubt. Mackenzie Hood, she took a rip at one on the other end back in the first half from outside that 18-foot box as well, and had a pretty good shot at it and just missed wide left. This time she had it dialed up, though, and Hood makes it 9-0 Broncos, who again make a slew of changes, and the Broncos will look to put double digits up on the board now. Seba can't keep Dillon away. Well, contact there, and it comes back out to Ferris. Across to Burnett. Vogelbacher getting tied up there at the defender. It'll be a free kick for Spring Hill. We saw the Broncos score on a free kick earlier from Brooke Powell.
I do appreciate the fight that Tonganoxie still had. Tough game. These games where you're getting beat like this, it's tough to keep a good mindset and playing hard, but they've still continued to fight tonight.
Emma Banks will take the free kick here for Spring Hill, one of their many seniors on this squad. Straight out from the goal, free kick. Lobbed up into the zone, and they're back out it comes now. Redirected off the attempt by Burnett. Under 9 to go in the ball game here. It's a 9-0 Spring Hill lead. And another corner kick coming up for Spring Hill. Their 12th of the game.
They've really created a lot more corner chances the second half than they did the first half.
See if they can pull it away here. Putnam. That is off of Powell, and that will be a goal kick for Tonganoxie as they'll make a few more changes as well.
Tonganoxie substitutions. Number 10, Jordan Van Am. Number 23, Hayden Carpenter.
Jordan Van Am, Haven Carpenter, and Allie Albert come in, I think, for Van Am and Carpenter. The first time they have come in tonight. I think both teams have pretty much exhausted the bench in this one. Everybody getting a chance to get in and play in this match tonight. 9-0 Spring Hill with 7:45 left to play. Firing away, and that would have been an impressive goal for Downs, not only with the shot in and of itself, but the stop to just gain the possession. She had the leg up above her head to stop that ball and controlled it and then fired on goal, but just wide.
That would have been something. There was some heat behind that one. About 3 feet off the ground, just a little wide.
Ferris gets it back from Dillon. Deflected away, and it looks like it will be another corner kick for Spring Hill.
It's a good deflection by the defender. I think that was going back in the right corner if that wasn't deflected there.
Bronco corner kick number 2, Veronica Ferris.
Veronica Ferris will take the corner this time. 7 different girls have scored tonight for Spring Hill. Ferris will try to set up a potential 8th goal scorer, but that one won't make it in there. It was hugging that in line, and there'll be a goal kick set up now for Tonganoxie. A little under 6 to go. Another substitution for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. This is Heather Womwell, who has returned. Vogelbacher. Downs touches it right back to Vogelbacher.
Keep possession all the way around.
And lost it off the good line. And more changes for Tonganoxie. Caitlin Bothwell and
Chieftains substitutions, number 3,
Macy Geiger.
Number 4, Caitlin Bothwell. And number 6,
Also Grace
Slava.
Slaba have returned. 4.5 to play here tonight in Spring Hill. It's been all Broncos, 9-0, as Spring Hill is on their way to a 2-0 start here this season. And at this point, the only thing left to be determined is will it be 2-0 with a pair of shutouts. 2-0 win at Olathe North on Tuesday, and now a 9-0 lead here in the closing minutes of this one. Banks up to Vogelbacher. Powell calls him off, and we'll bring it back here with 3.5 to go. This is Russo.
Ooh. Good ball skills.
Banks into the middle for downs. Dillon sets it up for Vogelbacher one-on-one as she puts it away. 8th goal scorer of the night for Spring Hill as Peyton Vogelbacher not only makes it 10-0, but she puts this one in the books.
She's been looking for one all game. It was good to see that she was the one that got to end the game for us tonight.
So a 10-0 shutout victory tonight for Spring Hill as this match will be called with 3:18 remaining and the mercy rule in effect with Spring Hill going up 10-0 in this one thanks to that goal by Peyton Vogelbacher. The sophomore ends it as the 8th different player to score tonight for Spring Hill. We'll take a timeout, come back and wrap it all up for you on the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show next here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your trusted Farmers Insurance agent is Anthony Sidoti. Experienced, local, and veteran-owned. Licensed in both Kansas and Missouri, Anthony will customize the right plan for you. His straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options. Stop on by at 159th and Merlin, right up the street in South Olathe, or call 913-270-5400. The Anthony Sidoti Agency. Farmers Insurance, proudly serving Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Welcome into the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show tonight from Spring Hill High School, where it was all Broncos this evening as they roll to the victory. Now 2-0 on the year with back-to-back shutout victories. They win this one 10-0 over Tonganoxie. And Jason, plenty to be happy about in this one from Coach Putnam, Coach Schwartz, Coach Lundy after this big victory here tonight. What stood out to you about this performance tonight from Spring Hill?
I mean, there was a lot, but one thing that you really like to see, we saw 8 different goal scorers tonight. I mean, 10 goals was a lot, but they really got to spread it around, and they really had a lot of other people that had opportunities tonight. They came in as the favorite. They used their speed and their athleticism to their advantage, and they went out and they beat a team that they probably should have beat. But I thought they looked good doing it, which was important. So it was nice to see everyone get involved. I know we talked about a little bit that at the beginning, from seniors all the way down to freshmen, and how things were spread out, and that definitely showed tonight.
Well, 27-1 advantage, shots on goal, and that's obviously going to win you not just most, but pretty much any and every soccer game. But it was certainly a well-rounded performance tonight by Spring Hill as they roll to the victory to get to 2-0 on the year. And they get, as Jason mentioned, 8 different goal scorers in this game. And amongst that 8 was a hat trick from Lexi Dillon, who had 3 goals in this one. She had the first 2 of the first half, the first of the second half for him, and then a bunch of other goals sprinkled in there as well for Spring Hill. We'll run down all those goal scores for you when we come back here on the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show. Broncos win this one 10-0 over Tonganoxie. More to come right after this on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos! When it comes to protecting your family, home, and business, look to a local, community-minded agent. In Spring Hill, that's Allstate agent Libby Clark. With more than 15 years of industry experience, Libby and her team are committed to providing a customized family protection plan that fits your needs. A full-service agency, Libby Clark offers a broad range of insurance and financial services, building relationships with a focus on helping their neighbors. That's the Libby Clark Agency. Visit them on the southeast corner of 223rd and Harrison in Spring Hill. Comprehensive Eye Care at Whitesell Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Whitesell Optometry offers comprehensive eye care as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Whitesell and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Whitesell Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020.
Welcome back to the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show, brought to you by Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, where they work with all insurance companies to get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. Plenty of goals tonight for Spring Hill as they win this game 10-0 over Tonganoxie. Let's run them all down for you. Lexi Dillon started the scoring with a goal in the 4th minute of this game, put Spring Hill up 1-0. Just 3 minutes after that, Dillon added her second goal of the night at the 7-minute mark. And then just 1 minute after that, Mallory Putnam made it 3-0 Spring Hill just 8 minutes into this contest. They would keep firing away. Then late in the first half, Isabella Ferris with her first goal of the night and second of the year at the 35th minute. And quickly after that, Reagan Downs made it 5-0 Spring Hill in the 36th minute. That was the score at the half. It didn't take long into the second half. Lexi Dillon with her third goal of the night to give herself a hat trick on the 7th-minute goal in that second half. And then a little bit later on, Tessa Dawson got her first goal of the season. And then a couple of minutes after that, Brooke Powell on a free kick with a goal for Spring Hill. There was a beautiful ball into the box, made it 8-0 at the time. A couple minutes later, Mackenzie Hood from outside the 18-foot box rifled one in for Spring Hill to make it 9-0. And the finishing touches on the Mercy Rule 10-0 shutout victory tonight was put up by Peyton Vogelbacher, the sophomore, with a goal with just a little more than 3 minutes remaining in this contest to make it 10-0 and put the finishing touches on an impressive victory tonight for the Spring Hill Broncos. So, Jason, with 10 goals to choose from, you got to pick one now, right? We've got to break this down to goal of the night. Sometimes there's only 1 goal scored or 2 goals scored, and your job's easy to pick the goal of the night. But when you get 10 of them to choose from, it's good because you got plenty of options. It's bad because there's many that were worthy tonight of our goal of the night. But where are we going with it this evening?
It is tough. A few stick out to me. Lexi Dillon's third goal, I thought the way that she worked through the defense, I thought using her skill was great. And then Mackenzie Hood hit that one from the outside. But the one I got to go with is Brooke Powell hitting that one from about 30, 35 yards. Whether it was intentional to put it in the back of the net or not, it's completely irrelevant. When you're hitting something from that long and you're able to put some pace on and get in the back of the net, it's always fun. So I'm going to give Brooke Powell the goal of the night.
I like it. It was an awesome one there from Brooke, one of the 10 goals that were scored tonight by Spring Hill. And Brooke, I'm sure when that left her foot, thought, okay, I got a chance for an assist here because that's a nice ball. And little did she know that it would sneak its way past everybody and into the net for the goal, her first of the season and one of 10 tonight for Spring Hill. So the Broncos win this one this evening, 10-0 over Tonganoxie. Glad you could join us for the broadcast here tonight. You've been watching the Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center post-game show. Spring Hill now 2-0 on the year. They will get DeSoto in their next game on Tuesday, and then a quick turnaround with Baldwin on Wednesday as well. So busy week coming up for the Broncos as they look to continue their hot start here to the 2021 season. Now 12 goals for, 0 against after 2 games, and they are 2-0 on the season. For Caden Carbajo and Jason Swartz, good job, fellas. We got a good one tonight. Spring Hill 10-0 winner over Tonganoxie. You've been watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
On your home for the You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by Cedar Lake Village, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, J&T Auto Service, Libby Clark at Allstate Insurance, Perfect Detail Salon, Price Chopper, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Michael Grant Agency, Scott Electric, Prime Accounting Solutions, Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, Seats Incorporated, Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Spring Hill Recreation Commission, Tony Sidoti Agency, Farmers Insurance, Spring Hill Fitness, and Whitesell Optometry Vision.